Well, we've got fewer and fewer believers of Conor McGregor. The odds just keep dropping. UFC star opened at nearly 10-1 dog, but that number has dropped all the way down to plus 375. McGregor posted a video working on his hand speed with the chaotic card drill. Big super fight schedule, of course, for August the 26th in Vegas. And while the whole fight community is focused on this event, one big name is pretty unhappy with how it's been handled.
Oh, Oscar.
He has spoken. He told ESPN, Oscar De La Hoya here, it was disrespectful. I would have thought that Dana White could have had a little more respect with this fight taking place, talking about Triple G and Canelo. It's like having the Super Bowl and then 3 weeks later, the World Series takes place, the final game. It just doesn't happen.
Oh, Oscar.
So Dave, legit or not here, De La Hoya has a gripe.
Well, that's a legit gripe. But it should be not. It is legit because Oscar's pissed off. And we saw that today. And we saw it's disrespectful to do this. And Dana should have more respect. Dana's come out on record saying, look, I love that fight, Triple G and Canelo Alvarez. I'll watch that fight. I might even be at the fight if Oscar lets him in. But the thing is that the timing of it, he says, you are usurping us. You are making it about you guys and your boxing, mixed martial arts, your sideshow that this is, and we are the legit. We are the boxing community, and we've got the two best boxers in the world, and now you're stealing our shine. You're taking our limelight, and you're doing it 3 weeks before. Could have done it after. You could have done it after, and nothing gets hurt. That's Oscar's point. Is that in fact? Probably a little bit accurate, because you know the public at large, if you're going to be asked to put down 100 plus for the pay-per-view between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, and they will ask it, and you will pay it, then all of a sudden, are you going to be willing 3 weeks later to pony up another 60, 70 bucks for the two best pure boxers and fighters that we have going inside the squared circle today? That's a big ask of the American and actually the world to buy those pay-per-views almost back-to-back, 3 weeks apart. So I get Oscar's point. But to me, that fight is good enough that boxing fans aren't going to shy away from it just because they watched Floyd and Conor 3 weeks earlier. But you might lose a lot of the gen pop, if you will, the general population that says, man, I just shelled out 100 large. And if it's not spectacular, and if you feel like Oscar says you're going to get ripped off by that fight, see, he's trying to downplay that so you save your money for this fight. That's going to be a real tough sell because the hype machine, which has already been in full motion for Conor and for Floyd, that's not going to go away. That's just going to crank up over the next 2 months. So Oscar's fighting a losing battle, in my estimation. What I would do is go ahead, watch that fight. But you want to see a real fight? That's going to happen 3 weeks later. But I can't stop you from watching that. The novelty's out there.
Yeah.
Right? So instead of fighting this, don't watch it, don't pay for that, pay for this. I'd say pay for both. Save your money and pay for Floyd, but then pay for the real boxing match that you're going to get 3 weeks later.
Yeah, just do pizza instead of steak for a month, right?
Come on, 1 month.
Make a difference.
You like fights? We got 2 of them. You get the farce early, that's what Oscar's going to sell you on, and then the real deal 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
That's the way I'd go.
I think there's enough media space to go around for everybody. It will be interesting to see.
It's just if that marketing dollar, if there's enough space to go around for both fights.
We've got, it's coming quickly. It'll be here before we know it,
right?
at the end of the summer.